live yet? I think we are.
I think we are. Good
Yeah,
evening, everyone.
Good evening. Man, has silver and gold been on a tear? Wow.
Yeah, you see how far it went down?
Yeah, I hear you. It's been going up a little.
Yeah, some people's
For
down
some
is
reason,
up, up's down. Who knows?
some
But it
reason
looks
YouTube
looking good to me.
has been slow about getting things going. I don't know what's up with them people, man.
Yeah, let's see what we're doing here.
So anyway, we're here. We're live. We're going to talk about silver and gold going
It's only
up.
26.58 gold. The silver's only 32.20. Come on.
You know, gold hit a high of 26.64 today.
Yes, it did.
It's pretty high. Even silver went up quite a bit. Silver is up over 5% on the day. So anyway, hello everybody. Hello.
Yeah, all of it went up. Platinum, palladium, it all moved.
Yeah. If you guys have any questions, please begin with question marks so we can notice your question easier. Please, if you like the show, give us a thumbs up. We need more of them. We'd really appreciate it. Leave us a comment after the show if you have any questions for a future show. We'd appreciate that, and maybe even a share. So, getting into it. Mike, did you do a show this weekend at all?
Nope, I sure didn't.
That's not like you. 2 weekends in a row? No show?
I'm not doing no show this coming up weekend.
Oh, wow.
But I am traveling.
Are you?
Yeah, I'm going to see some good friends in Jonesboro, Arkansas.
Must be nice. I almost can't afford to go to Arkansas. Too far away.
So, yeah, it's only a hop, skip, and jump for me, guys.
I think I said hi to everybody in the chat already, except for I said hi in type, but hello, Robert Reese. So, wow, I just don't know where to begin. I'm kind of flabbergasted, wondering, is it, gold's been on a great rally. Is it silver's turn, or is that what we're starting to see? I mean, 5% is a lot for one day.
Well, I don't think it's still yet silver's turn because, yes, silver did move a little bit and actually a little bit good move, but gold moved quite a bit in the last few days. So, guys,
Silver went up 5%.
Well, let's see what the percentage now, because I believe silver's farther apart again.
I don't know what the
let's take a look. 26, 58.
82.74 to 1. 82.74 to 1. That's a little closer than that 85.
I got 82.54 to 1.
Salvating Meadows sends his regards. Steve, tell him we said hi. I've been so busy, I haven't had time.
But if you remember last week, we were seeing it in the 70s. So it was like 77, 78 to 1. So looks like, yes, silver made a move, but gold did too. We got to get gold to slow down a little bit and let silver move a little faster.
Yeah, silver definitely needs to move up. I think it's starting to move up, in the broader term, or the mid to long term. Short term, I still think we're going to be lagging a little bit. Now, I did make a video. Mike was in it the other day, and I said half a basis point. I meant to say half a percentage or 50 basis point. And I did pin a comment, so I do apologize. I'm not totally crazy. I just misspoke.
Well, I don't know. That's well to be expected, from a crazy
1%.
man.
Yeah, I'm a little crazy. I just wanted to apologize to you guys.
Silver is at 32.21. Is it really? Did it move again? Because I just looked and we had 32.20.
Dan, thanks.
I got 32.19 now. What the heck?
He is asking why are war nickels purchased so far under spot or under their melt value? It takes about $1.80, I think, to make an ounce of silver out of war nickels. So, Mike, do you have an answer to that question?
Well, you got to remember, it takes a lot more work to melt that silver out of there So a lot of foundry companies consider that in. Like one of the foundry companies I deal with, I got to send them 2,000 face before they even want to mess with it.
Well, you also have magnesium in the nickels
You
too,
got
and that's
magnesium. They have to wear a hazmat suit.
yeah, that's a little bit dangerous. It's kind of like melting 40%. You got too much
So,
copper.
in other words, guys, it ain't like silver where they'll go ahead and start up the smelters and melt down 100 ounces or so. They don't care because they don't have to wear a hazmat suit. With the nickel, they got to suit this guy up. They got to put him in a special room and everything else and sort it. It takes longer time to do it all, and safety reasons wise. That's why we usually tell you guys, please don't try to melt nickels down in the garage. That is not the wisest thing to do.
For all you guys that are new, this here's Mike, the channel, Mid America Coins. His link does come up periodically in the show. So if you want to go check his channel out, he's got over 1,000 subs. He's got a few videos. So check him out. He does quite a bit with me. We did a video yesterday. We put one out on this channel. We filmed Thursday, right? Wasn't it?
Yeah, we filmed it Thursday. Oh, and by the way, guys, sometime this week I will be getting interviewed by Silver Seeker. But then I'll be back with this guy.
Yeah, with this guy here. I'll be back with him too. So we're going to try to do something on a bi-weekly or weekly basis for a Monday morning show.
But you know what, guys? Come next week, and I do promise this, I am going to see some friends, but I'm going for two reasons. One, to give you guys a special video that I'm going to do.
Here is a good question. Why are some dealers only offering $40 on First Strike MS69 and MS70 Silver Eagles? That's a great question. We're going to let Mike answer that.
Okay, I'm going to tell you right now, if you're getting $40 for 69, take it because they're not bringing that. I know. I buy a lot of that stuff. 70s, right now with the numbers the way they are, I'm thinking 42 to 44 is a good number. And I'm going to tell you, it's because I can send boxes of Eagles in right now and guaranteed 2/3 that's going to get 70s. Anymore, when I send in for the brown labels, I got to ask them to give me some extra 69s. I don't want the 70s.
So, they charge more for 70s.
Yeah, they do charge more for 70s, but when you're selling to your customers to help keep their 69 set going, and you need so many, you don't want to send in 3 or 4 boxes and have a ton of 70s set around. Guys, I'm sitting on about 3,000 ounces of slabbed Eagles, 69s and 70s. Now, I grant you, I got different years. So, but if you need some, call me.
The problem with Silver Eagles, a lot of dealers are getting a surplus of the certified ones. And that is part of the reason why. This is good info. Smelting looks fun. I was thinking of maybe doing it in the future. Buying the tools on Amazon aren't too expensive. That is 100% true. Just do your checklist and check with some of the people that are already melting, and do make sure you get the proper safety equipment if you're going to start melting silver, gold, or copper, or anything, any kind of metal. Always practice safety first.
Yes, make sure you know what's inside that metal when you're melting it too.
Yeah, that's very important. Definitely have gloves. That's a first and foremost thing, because it's so easy to burn yourself. I've seen people do that before. So definitely get some gloves.
I did it before.
Okay, here's one from Mike for Democracy. Thank you for the comment. Thank you for the support, my friend. Have you seen the Star Privy 24 Silver Eagle yet, Mike? I haven't seen one.
No, I have not.
I've heard of them, but I haven't seen them.
I have not seen one yet, and I bought a lot of them. But let me know who the lucky person is that does find one.
Yeah, it's something new they're doing. I don't think this year is going to be a full run of them.
Right now, the mint is pulling a few things. They're trying to adjust to these all new time highs and stuff. So, guys, you might see some delay on new coins that they said were going to come out. But I'm going to tell you, the guys over at the U.S. Mint are doing what they can, but they're not the only country doing that. I got delays on other country stuff that I'm waiting on.
Steve LaPointe, thanks for the support and the question. Being Silver Eagle premiums have risen, would you suggest just buying some generic silver. Actually, touching on that topic, I was going to make a video and maybe release it in the next few days. What's the best silver to buy? But since you've asked the question, I guess I can answer it. Yeah, I would go with generic if you're just stacking. What do you think, bro?
I agree. I had a customer today that has tons of silver round stuff. He's gotten smart because every once in a while, Mid America, because we buy a lot of silver and gold, when it comes in, if I get too much of it, I might have a sell on it. And he asked me today, what's the best to buy? And I told him buy some 10-ounce bars because I'm overstocked on them. I saved him 50 cents an ounce.
I tried doing that. I tried talking about 10-ounce bars. I mean, I guess people thought I was high. I don't know. I tried selling some 10-ounce bars on the auction Sunday, and I offered them at $3.40, and I said free shipping, and I'm paying the PayPal, right? And that brings your price down to like $32 an ounce. So I'm making almost nothing, right? Didn't sell a lot of them, but now spot. Because if you had bought those silver bars somewhere else and had to pay your PayPal or credit card fee and shipping, it would have been more than what I was selling them for. Couldn't sell them hardly.
Believe it or not, if you on Friday would have put an order in with me and you did it with credit card, you would have been paying around 35 an ounce.
You said you sold some the other day for cash for 34, didn't you?
34. I did. I did today, guys. I did it today on the high numbers because that was my special for today. One thing about me, and Keith knows that if I get an overabundance of stuff, I'm going to get some deals out there.
Yeah. So basically, he was selling them for cash. So today, when I was selling them on credit card,
no, for check. I need checks. Cash, okay. I'm not hurting on. I need to get money in the bank now again.
What is a quick and accurate way to identify fake Morgans, peace dollars other than the Sigma, says Tommy Stacker? Weight helps.
Weight helps. Study your Morgans and peace real good. Like the other day, I had a guy come in and right off the bat when he set them down, I said, these are fake. He said, how do you know? Because he had high rims on them.
Well, that's talking about, study your Morgan and peace. I had to buy it now the other day on some 21, random mint mark. That means I had the plane, the Denver, and the San Francisco.
DNS, yes.
And I had pointed out that the San Francisco looks mushy. Had it been another year, I would have questioned the authenticity. So each year, what I'm trying to point out, each year has different strikes on different mint marks. So you need to study that year, that mint mark. So, like I said, a 21, if it was a different year, most people would call it a fake. What up, Big Rocky?
What's up, Big Rocky?
Look at that. He got $1 for you. I want a 17.
I need that $1.
I want that $18.04. Just looked up at the calendar, and dang it, 8 more weeks from today, and I'll get another year. I'll get up another year. Oh, your birthday. It's your birthday in 8 weeks. Can't beat that.
Oh, I thought he was talking about being on your channel, man.
Well, he has to never ask. Yeah, if any of you guys ever want to, do something with me, just to ask, I'll be more than happy to do videos with you. I'm pretty flexible. Just, got to schedule it in, of course. But
yeah, he turned mine off when I said it was my birthday. He just shut everything down. Said bye.
Did I'm like, see ya. So yeah. So there you go. You're already getting birthday wishes. Look at that. Happy birthday, Inkman. 8 weeks early.
There you go.
Do you think, now we had talked in the video, we had talked about silver and gold. We talked about gold, pretty easily reaching the 3,000 mark, did we not?
We did talk about that. I also predicted in the future it would hit 5.
Yeah, and someone made a comment on that video. They said, I remember back in 2017, we'd be in a world of hurt if it ever hit 10,000. Well, you know what, guys? I hate to break it to you.
We're already in a world of hurt.
We're already in a world of hurt. It's nowhere near.
It's a little late for that.
But then there was another comment on that video about gold. And a lot of you guys who stack gold understand about gold. It's not investing, you're preserving your wealth. A comment said, buying gold are the dumbest thing in the world, or something like that. The dumbest thing is to invest in gold. Obviously, my understanding is the person doesn't understand gold. You don't buy it as an investment vehicle. I mean, there are plenty of other avenues to make money. You buy it to preserve your buy power. So that's something that we probably need to stress a little bit more, that it's not an investment, it's a preservation vehicle. Would it not be? I mean, I know the term invest in gold, investment is just thrown around loosely, but it's not really an investment, is it? Mike?
I think it is.
Well, investing usually refers to making money off of something. To me, it seems more like a preservation of wealth. What is this? I got that one quick. Hey, Coin Crew, AK, just a guy, and hey, Mid-American Coins. I can't do that like you can. Too close to my camera. I gotta come way back.
You better watch. You're gonna punch yourself in the eyeball.
I know, I tried. Thank you for the $5 super chat, my friend. Guys, your super chats really help the channel out a lot.
Hey, dog, you're all right, man. I don't care what Keith said about you.
Lots of stuff. Frank says, I buy gold one day so I can do a Scrooge McDuck dive right into it. I know, right?
I like the way you think.
That's a cool way of thinking.
I'm thinking about melting it down and taking a gold bath.
949, she's feeling a lot better than she was the other day. Oh, I didn't tell you yesterday or Saturday about Saturday.
What happened? I didn't even know Angel was sick.
What?
I didn't even know she was sick.
Well, you know, we don't like to bother family and stuff all the time. Because we'd have called you if it'd been serious. But she got out. She's just feeling a little under the weather. And she was worried, so she went to the hospital. But she's feeling a lot better, guys. Thanks for the good wishes. Steve LaPointe says, do you agree being gold at almost $2,700 buying fractional 10th is the way to go? No. I think you should be buying grams now. Stuff's getting expensive. You should be buying grams.
We do sell grams. And we're cheaper than everybody online.
10th gold.
Let's put it this way. I'm selling grams for 110. Go to SD and one of them, see that 120, 130.
Gold 10th ounces have almost the same premium as a gram, so you might as well buy the grams.
That is true.
The more expensive this stuff gets, the harder it's going to be able to buy it. So I recommend buying small fractional pieces, using some of your silver or something to trade, or hopefully you've got a collectible coin where you're making a little extra profit off of. You can use that and be in.
I remember when we selling 10-ounce eagles for 30 and 35. What the heck?
I remember 28. I know. What's going on?
I need them days back. But then the next day, go right back to where it's at after I buy them all.
Thank you, Doug. Yeah, just melting a gram. Mike for Democracy points out just melting a gram is about $85, $86 right now. And then wholesalers are what, about $12 plus over?
Yeah.
Depending on what kind you want. Some of them you may pay 15 to 18 over spot, depending on what gram it is. So good evening, Kevin Hawthorne. How are you, my friend? Wrong one. Oh, and if you guys want us to look at coins, you want us to pull a coin up, just shoot us an email. We'll try to share this coin and get everybody into chat's opinion. You know, if you know you think you got something, or hoping you got something. And Tommy Stacker says, and gold isn't an investment. Thank you, Tommy, for agreeing with me. Yeah, the comment actually said,
I think it is an investment. I'll say it again. I invest in gold so I have my wealth.
Preservation of wealth.
That is my wealth.
Comment exactly reads, and
You
I'm going
make
to stop
investments to help your wealth.
before I get to the end of it. Gold is the dumbest thing anyone could invest in.
Who
The
said
first
that?
part of the comment.
Who said that?
I can't tell you who said that. You got to go watch my video and watch it. No, it
Well,
was a comment on the video we did yesterday, and I'm like, it's not an investment. Some people don't understand. It's a preservation of wealth. I mean, kind of like an insurance, except the difference with gold versus insurance is you got your money there. With
yeah,
insurance, that
okay.
money's gone when you pay the
So when you
premium.
bought your home, you didn't invest in a home?
Well, homes go up in value as far as no,
So does
actually, a
gold.
home is a deficit. I don't
It's a
consider
deficit
homes
if
as
you do it on loans.
Yeah, I know, but a home is a deficit. It costs you money to insure it unless you rent out your real
Wait a
estate.
minute. It costs me money to insure my gold too.
No, I'm saying unless you rent out your real estate, you have
Well,
insurance, property taxes, and upkeep. With your gold, you only have insurance.
I'll
But
rent out my
no.
gold.
And then if you live in a bad neighborhood or a neighborhood that's getting worse, your property value actually starts going down instead of up. Or like me for the past 20 years,
Well,
my
if you
property
live in a bad neighborhood, so does your gold go down because somebody broke in your house and took it.
well, our neighborhood's not too bad, right? Where I live,
Oh, heck, I wouldn't live there. You couldn't pay me to
they're
live
so
there.
full of it. I bought my house for $85,000 20 years ago. I put in $125,000 worth of upgrades in my home, and I'll be lucky if I could sell it for $100,000 a day. Where I live, property just hasn't went up. It's like
I
that
bought
sometimes.
my home a few years back, not 20 years ago. I bought it for 160. My home today is worth over a half a million.
Must be nice. See,
I
I
live
bought, I
on the
bought, I
lake,
bought in
guys.
Brogan. I bought in
I live
Michigan. That's
on the
my
lake and
problem.
everything around here went up.
I bought it. Do you agree with
Luckily,
this?
I moved
Silver
out of
seeker,
Michigan because everything went down there.
or, do you agree with this? Silver is a checking account. Gold is a savings account.
I
Really
do agree with
consider.
that.
I don't know, man.
I agree with that.
I don't. I consider them both like
I
savings
got so
accounts
many people
because
that
they don't
buy
pay no
silver and then
interest
bring it
either.
back and sell it to me like when they need cash. So yeah, I could see it.
Yeah, but sometimes they sell at a loss or a profit depending on where. When you
Most of
cash
my
in.
guys have
Well,
been
then
done.
again, though, yeah,
Most of my guys have actually been making profits off their silver.
yeah, but if you leave your money in the savings account too long and don't get much interest, you're losing money when you take it out anyway. So, but no, I just consider them both like a savings.
Uh, Well, we all invest in something.
Yeah,
You
I
always do.
invest in my wife.
I
Happy
invest in
wife,
my
happy
wife. I
life.
invest in properties. I invest in gold and silver. Uh, there's all kind. I got a lot of different investments. Got
Interesting
money floating
topic.
around the stock, so
Well, they say this is an interesting debate, Mike. Is gold an investment or not? I'm going to have to watch that video. Oh, now you want to give me an idea. I'm gonna. Hey, Van Wilder, write that down. I remember watching that movie. No
no
matter the
matter the
size.
size, buy as much as you can before the prices get much higher.
Thanks for the comment,
True,
Travis. You
very true. I think tomorrow I'm going to go buy some more.
don't borrow money to buy gold or silver.
No, don't do that.
That's
Bad move.
I can't stress that enough. I see people that reminds me back when Mike and I was both here in Michigan. We had a lady come in. It was the market started going down. What was it? 2011, like May, June.
Oh
It
yeah,
started
it was
started
dropping.
easing back off that 50. She come in 2 or 3 weeks before and was talking about taking a second mortgage out on her home. And she said, I want to buy $50,000 worth of silver. I'm thinking about taking a second mortgage out of it. I said, don't do it. I said, that'd be the worst mistake. I said, if silver goes down, you're going to lose so much money between the silver and the interest you're going to have to pay. I told her, I said, don't buy silver on borrowed money. 3 weeks later, silver's down off of that high of 50 down to 40. She comes back, gives me a great big thank you. And it just made me feel good because I advised her not to take out a loan. You should never borrow money.
Well, I felt like we borrowed money when J.P. Morgan gave us them boxes for $2 back.
Oh yeah, yeah, Maples. 2011 Maple.
2011 Maples.
A representative from J.P. Morgan come and dumped a box of maple leafs on us. And from what I understanding, I talked
They
to some
dumped
of
them
the
to
other guys.
Silvertown. They was walking
He
around
did
show
it with
dumping
other
them.
people too. He did it with other people. I don't know if he was doing it for the bank or he had bought it for himself and had an inside track or what, but I didn't like it. I was buying gold in 1999, $288 per St. Gaudens. That it was an investment. I still don't say it's an investment. I'm sorry. I don't buy. I mean, you
I
can
still
call it
agree
an
with I
investment.
still agree with you. It's an investment. Definitely an
You
investment.
can call it an investment. Yeah, you can make a little money here and there, but if you
You go
had put
online
that
and listen to all them guys
288
says you
in
need to invest in
Apple,
silver and gold.
if you had put that $288 in Apple stock, you would have a whole lot
Hey
more.
guys, if you
You
go
would have
back to
about
some of his videos that we did, he called it an investment. He said
Well,
you
yeah,
need
I
to
call it
invest in
investment.
silver
That's
and
why I
gold.
said it. You throw the term around loosely, but if you put that $288 that Frank paid right there in 1999, you put it in Apple stock or even better yet, Nvidia. You put it in Nvidia, and you're talking 3,000, 4,000 times or 400 times your money. I mean, it's huge. So there are better avenues. An investment to me is trying to make the most of your money. Gold, you're just trying to preserve your buy power, but it's more liquid.
Yeah, but since 1999, yes, right now it's up, but Apple has taken dips in that time too before it
Oh,
got
so is
here.
gold. So is gold.
But you know what?
Actually,
Gold
from
never dipped to that low.
2000, yeah, I think it's like 300 or 400% from 2003 or four, and it's had a couple splits and stuff too. But my point is, you could have invested, $1,000 in Nvidia and had over $1 million if you just bought it in 1999. And I'm not advocating for stocks or anything. I'm just saying there are better investment vehicles. If you want to call gold an investment, which I just call it a preservation of wealth, go ahead, call it that. But to me, it's more like just trying to keep your money buying the same stuff. I stick with silver unless I get rich instead of good looking, then I buy gold. uh, all
I stick
righty
with all
then.
of it. I got palladium, platinum, gold, rhodium. I'm just in all of it.
Dan Inc. says as the dollar value goes down, assets go up, which is true. Whether it be stocks, whether it be equities, gold, silver, platinum, palladium,
Land,
rhodium,
land.
and I don't like land unless you're making money off of it, though. It's just me.
Uh,
Costs you money to hold it.
no, what? Not if you tag it right.
Yeah, but it still costs you money to hold your property.
What? $54 a year is all it costs me to hold all that other property I got. I don't
Yeah,
call
I
that
know how
money.
much that property costs you. Probably used
Yes,
to
you do
cost
know how much it costs me.
$28. Used to cost $28 20 years ago.
I don't know what I'm going to do with that piece of property now.
BIN
We got the
28
steam
times
part
100.
coming in.
There you go, Frank. You got offers, man. People willing to give your money back. People say, Frank, you want your money back? We'll hook you up. Okay, Steve LaPointe goes, what do you think of the market value of an MS63 Morgans and MS64 Morgans? I think they're soft. What about you, bro?
They are common mortgage are really soft right now.
Because you got to remember, it's a nice hefty piece of silver. It's a little over 3/4 of an ounce of silver in each one,
Yeah,
and then you got emphysema
0.77 of an
too.
ounce.
Yeah, and then you got yeah. Here you go, Dan saying, "What have you bought Sears stock?" As with investments, and that is another reason why I don't call gold an investment. An investment, you risk heavy losses,
Sears stocks is pretty well worthless now.
along with Kmart too.
Yeah.
They've gone down the trail of
Hey,
Enron.
hey, if you want to find your craftsman's tools, go to Lowe's.
Yeah, they sold that brand to Lowe's. Uh, but seriously, and that's why I don't call gold or silver an investment, because investments, you risk losing everything. I don't think gold or silver will ever go down to zero. But with a lot of investments, you can lose it all. People protect gold to protect the wealth, but it can end up being a growth investment. Yes. Now that I'll agree with to the point. Well, it can grow, but it's not. It shouldn't be bought for that reason. I guess I
But
could
hey,
call it
listen,
an
guys, in
investment in
all
that
your
sense.
investments, when it comes to your stocks, try to sell that to just anybody.
I don't. I
Can't
do.
do
I
it.
just click sell and it's gone.
But
But sometimes it's
this
gone in less
gold and
than I want to
silver,
sell it
you
for.
can shop it around. Everybody's buying it.
That is true. Gold is a preservation of wealth by the price going up in fiat terms. Buying it for the price to go up makes it an investment. IMO. Man, I forgot what that means. IMO. Oh well, I'm just too old to remember. I like your channel, Tuesday Night Therapy. Thank you, Traveling for You. Yeah, Mike keeps us in line a little bit. It's because he's old. He's older than me, I should say. I'm with the
I'm with the
older and
older one.
wise brother in
Thank
my
you.
group.
Thank
I
you.
just said because he's old. We're probably going to get some thumbs down, but hey, we don't care. It's a good debatable topic. Something to think about.
Guys, think about this. Every Tuesday night, we're going to come on here and give you the best of our knowledge we can. So if you can keep the thumbs down a little low, give us thumbs ups.
I bought a $30,000 piece of land 10 years ago, held it, paid taxes on it, and sold it about a year ago for just under 1 mil. Yeah, land is horrible to hold. Wow. Hey, Mike, I'm not saying it's bad. I'm just saying it's bad for me.
Hey, Mike,
I bought land 20 years ago, my house with 5 acres, and it's worth the same thing it was.
it's because he didn't do what his big
I
brother
bought it in
did.
Michigan.
I bought land in Oklahoma. I got a piece of land where I got realtors now fighting over it because they're putting in this park. I bought it for
Yeah.
$40,000 about 30 years ago. And today I've been offered over a half a
Oh no,
million.
that
I
was
keep
20 years. It
telling
was
them
about
no.
20 years ago because we bought it together, and then I ended up selling my half to him at cost, and I shouldn't have did it. That's me in land.
Actually,
That's
I
how
did
I
bring
do it.
both of my brothers in. My one brother, his family didn't decide they didn't want to stay in, so I didn't make him pay me for his. I drove all the way down here and bought this piece of land when I was in Michigan. My other
Yeah.
two brothers did come in with me. Both of them bailed on me, really. But
I
guess
didn't
what?
bail on you. Ours was
I came out the wiser and the best on
no,
it.
ours was a trade deal, more or less.
Yeah, it was.
It was, and I wasn't bailing. I was holding out. Um,
He could cover it up the way he wants.
Either way, it's me with property. I sold and didn't make nothing.
He could have
Are
though.
gold
He could
Canadian
have. All he
maple
had to do was
gold
hang on.
Krugerrands the best to stack? I like maples better.
I gotta say Maples is better for me than Cougar Ants.
Geographically, I care for the buffalo overall over the eagle, but as far as premiums, maples are much cheaper when you're
Now,
going for the
overall,
wild.
the go Maples are my choice, and in my personal stack, that's what I have mainly is Maples, Go Maples.
Well, I'm just trying to catch up with the chat, looking for question marks. So I
But
might
now
miss.
my wife's stack, she's got everything.
Okay, here's something. Santana Jimmy Coin Shop. Thanks for coming in again tonight, my friend. Appreciate you being here. He says, "What are both of your thoughts on stacking with the goal of opening a coin shop?" You want to go first? Or you want me to go first?
You can go ahead.
Dude, I think it's a great idea because the object is you're going to open up a coin shop and you're going to have some silver and some gold to help you do that. So, yeah, but you should also do something that's going to make you a little extra money besides that. But yeah, buying the stock ahead of time is always a good. It just makes sense.
Just make sure you have cash flow on hand, and make sure you don't try to buy it less than 50% of its value. 50% is even bad, but I was telling Keith
65%.
earlier about
If
uh,
if you buy it less than 65%, I believe it is, of value, then you're breaking the law of the Precious Metal and Gem Act, and you can't do that.
yeah, it's
And
around
that's why,
60, 65. Yes.
yeah, pawn shops sometimes do that, and you shouldn't fall to
If
that. There's a place
somebody
down in
finds
Florida,
out you
wasn't
did
there?
and you did it to them, they could turn you in. It could get real nasty.
Now, wasn't there a place down in Florida, one of those mail your gold into me, we'll ship you the money? They
Oh yeah.
got busted and thrown in jail because they weren't paying 65%.
Well, some of
So
them
you should,
weren't even sending people the money and telling them they did.
yeah, that was the same one. So
Yeah.
make sure you do all your paperwork. Make sure you got, all your, when you
Be
own a
as
shop,
fair and honest as you can. Connect
yeah,
yourself to a couple of bigger dealers that can help you along the way. In other words, if you buy too much, have an
you
avenue to
need
dump it
somebody
real
to sell
fast
it to.
to help you keep going.
Just make
And
sure you fill
if
out,
you need some help, Santana, right here, I can help you. I'm one of them guys can help you through that.
make sure you fill out paperwork for all of your purchases. A lot of people say, well, I don't have to fill out paperwork when I sell it online. You know why you don't? Because they already got all your info there. You should have trackability for everything
Yep.
you buy and sell. Very important because you don't want somebody coming in and let's say somebody's house got robbed and then someone decides to come in and do a sting on you to see if you're buying product without filling out paperwork. It'll be that one out of 10,000 times you decide, I'm too busy to fill out paperwork, that it's a police officer coming in and stinging you. And then you end up with massive fines, jail time. It's happened before. I've seen it happen to people. So make sure you fill out your paperwork. Juan Justo says, thinks the dollar is on its last leg. What do you think about that, Mike?
What's
Do
that?
you, do you think the dollar is on its last leg?
Well, we've been saying it for a few years. So
I know, right? Lowe's owns the craftsman's name. The only vision of Sears that has always made money is the insurance you take out on appliances. I never have bought insurance for stuff like that.
I have never either.
The reason my philosophy is kind of, I don't know if it's stupid or just not thinking. My philosophy is if it breaks within 1 to 2 years, it's warranted by the manufacturer. And after that, it's usually outdated or, you don't want to keep it anyway. That's been
We
my philosophy with appliances.
You want to know something? In my shop, and Keith, this is true. The refrigerator I had at my trucking company, I've had for almost 20 years. Never bought warranty. That son of a gun is still working. I've already replaced 3 refrigerators in my house. So they built it right then.
You remember? Do you remember that little refrigerator we bought at the shop on Apple that I'm
Yeah.
in now? I still got it. It still works.
Well, see,
I mean,
that's what
it's
I'm
not
saying. Back
little.
then,
It's
they
like
built
5 foot
refrigerators that
tall.
work. Today,
Yeah,
they
it's like
build them to
5
fall
foot tall.
apart.
We paid like $400 for it back in what was it? 07,
Yeah.
07, 08. Yeah, it's like the Energizer Bunny. It just keeps on working. Okay, I stand corrected, Mike. My wife made a good profit. You are correct. I think he's talking about that land he sold. Is
Yeah.
that what he's talking about? Happy
He-
wife, happy life.
That's right.
Santana Coin Shop says, "Wow, thanks. I never knew about the 65% rule. Um, it's the law.
It's
It
in
is
the
the
Prestige
law.
Gym. It's 60
But
to 65.
honestly,
Look at it 100%. But it's, yeah. But
but if you want
we buy up and over that. So we ain't worried about it in our end
but if
here.
you want to be fair and competitive, you need to be paying above 95%. I think 95% is about the normal low side.
Well, no, I tell dealers if they're selling to dealers like us, I usually tell them to buy at
Yeah,
90 to
90
be with it.
probably.
90,
Yeah, you may want to go to
92%.
90 if you
That way
plan
you
on
guys are
dumping
still
all your
making
stuff
something if
to
you
other
have to
dealers.
dump.
Yeah, you need a little room, a little cushion. So once you get big enough and you don't need other dealers to buy your stuff, then you can go up to that 95. But
Yeah.
yeah, you got a minimum you should buy at, and you should try to treat people as good as you possibly can.
And
You
get
buy
with some companies like mine that'll send you a list over and tell you, okay, this is our buy price for today. That way you got it in front of you and go, okay, I know what I can get here. How much can I pay them? I want to make something.
and I will. Thanks for coming in, my friend.
Thank you,
Yeah,
Will.
you should always buy and sell with a fair margin where it's not too far apart. You don't want to be like a pawn shop, or you don't want to be like Walmart where they're buying something for 50, 60, 70 cents and selling it for $1. Your margins need to be 10% or less. And if you're
Oh,
obviously
I
selling,
think Walmart's doing better than that, but okay.
and that's for your bullion. If it's collectible coin, then you need a better profit, because with a collectible coin, you can buy it in 2021 and sell it a minute later, or you can still have that coin 40 years later, never sold it. So you need a little bit better profit
Yeah, I
margin
think
on
I got some of
collectible.
them coins like that.
I got some of them coins too. There's some coins you buy you just will never sell. And you buy them because it's like buy the whole lot, or you buy it
I got
thinking you
coins
can
where my
sell
son
it.
knows that I bought them a long time ago because I used to use colored staples back in the 80s.
You buy it thinking you can sell it, and you might not be able to sell it. So that's why collectibles,
Worth
there's a
your
little bit
time
better
to be.
margin. Um, is it worth your time to be an authorized purchaser of mint products?
Guys, if you know you can move them, sometimes yes. I do. I am signed with the U.S. Mint. I do move a lot of mint products, but my products is being moved to other dealers more than public.
And I got rid of my authorization from the US Mint because I just didn't want to deal with it.
If you're not moving enough of it, and now the program, if you ain't spending 20,000 or more a year with them, you're out anyway.
When I was with the US Mint, it was 5,000 an order,
No,
and now it's. Are you saying it's a year or an order? And then they
no,
upped it.
it's 20,000 in order. I'm sorry, I rephrased it
Yeah,
wrong.
and then when they upped it to 10, I'm like, I'm not spending 10,000 on one whack. But we're talking when silver was, what was it, $15? It just wasn't worth
It's
the money.
like these new dollars. I got them a little bit cheaper than everybody else, but I bought 400 of them.
I mean, seriously, silver sets $150 though, and they give you 5% off, and then they charged you 1% for shipping and handling. They called it, so you only got a 4% deal. So it just wasn't enough for me, not considering the items were 20, thirty
Well, they
percent
did
off.
get a little better on that, but they're making you spend more. You're actually getting the 5% now.
Oh wow, there, wow, yeah, I want to run back. Not,
Or
U.S.
you
dollar
do
would
like
be the
I
last.
do, see, like I can't get them until they release them at the show, but I'm able to put the order in ahead of time. And they released them at the Tampa show. I took them and straight over to NGC so I can get first day issue, but I had them deliver them there. Because if I buy them there, then I got to pay the same price as you. But I can put an order in, have it delivered there, so it ain't messing with the stuff they bring there.
A U.S. dollar will be the last to go as many countries depend on the U.S. dollar. Very true, Steve Lapointe. Thank you. Cost averaging appliance failures to cost of warranties. Never buy extended warranties. Buy from Costco returns with no question. Yeah, a lot of companies, if it's a bigger company like Costco or something, they will take it back if it's still under the manufacturer's warranty. And sometimes you have to contact the manufacturer and not take it back to the store. It's always best to buy your appliances from someone who will honor the manufacturer's warranty so you don't have to deal with all that stuff. Costco's a good place. Oh, because Keith is too cheap to get a good one squirrel. Okay, what did I miss? I missed something. I'm too cheap to get something.
Yeah.
I just got a new 40-inch TV from Best Buy for $150. I happily paid $30 to extend the warranty by 5 years. There you go. Some people like warranties. 40-inch TV, that's not bad.
Guys,
I'm just not big on warranties.
I bought a great big TV 2 Christmases ago. They asked me to get the extra extended year warranty. I did not, and guess what? It's still working.
We got stuck with so much Mint product from Mint. That was one of the reasons why we discontinued, because we just wasn't selling it fast enough. A lot of it stuck. We're still
Well,
selling
that's why you got to connect with people that you can wholesale it out to.
Black Friday
Other
for
dealers
$3.
that just wants 1 or 2. That's what I do, and
Wow.
I get a bunch of them.
Talking about stuff we got stuck with from the U.S. Mint, those 5-ounce ATBs in the black boxes. I looked at the U.S. Mint site; they just had a sale. Their regular price on those now. I mean, I don't think they're still making them. I don't know, but they said $455, and they had them on sale for $330, and I was having trouble selling them for $210. I'm like, okay, so yeah, there's
So I
that.
bet you bought a bunch of them.
I still got them from when we was ordering from the Mint all them years
No,
ago.
I thought you just said you bought some at $330 because it was a good deal.
No, I was saying it was on sale. And I can't. No, I was saying I can't sell them for 210, 220 sometimes.
Okay.
Gonna call it a day. 3:30 comes. Thank you,
Inkman is
Inkman.
going to call it a
Appreciate it, my
day.
friend. Have a great night.
Inkman, you have a great evening.
So I'm almost caught up.
Yeah, I know. I got to get up at 5 a.m. Get out of here.
You guys didn't see that. I covered it. You didn't see nothing.
I heard you yawn. Bacon.
Here you go. United States Mint will move away from coin and paper currency. It costs too much. We'll move away
To
from
produce,
coin.
ship to
Costs too
banks.
much to produce, ship to banks. Yeah, I
Now,
ain't
guys,
gonna
you
like
don't
that.
realize banks have to pay to have that shipped to them.
Yeah, banks do. They don't get that stuff for free. The
The
Mint
U.S. Mint
doesn't
don't pay for
sell
that.
the money
They
for
charge it
face
back to the
value.
banks.
The only time you can get it for face value is if they're running a special to where they're giving it to the public at face. But no, they charge people over face for their money. Now, granted, they're still losing on the pennies.
Pennies and nickels.
Yeah, they're still losing on those, but they don't sell it for face value. Digital currency is the future. Easier to put a number in a bank account versus printing and misprinting. That is true.
But now you're being controlled.
And here's a good point about that digital, that CBD or whatever they call it. Digital is a lot easier for the government to
Government to
tax
tax
and
and control.
control.
That's what I said. Now you're being
Never
controlled.
give up control. That is one of the great things about silver and gold, is it not, Mike?
That's
We can
right.
trade it, swap it back and forth, and world's been revolving around it for like ever.
Guys, just remember, if we do really go to digital, you will never control your bank account ever again. They can
I
shut you down at a minute notice.
Now Steve Lapointe's got a question. We don't want CBDC. they will put coin shops out of business. No, they won't. They will actually help coin shops thrive even better. And here's my philosophy behind that. There's going to be so many people out there that don't want to do a lot of digital. So they will bring their digital to me and buy my stuff. And then I will take that digital and buy more stuff digitally off somebody else. And then they'll take their digital and trade it back amongst their friends back and forth. So it will actually, I think it would actually pick a coin shop up. As long as the coin shop kept replacing it, he would be okay. But if he stops replacing
I
it,
still wouldn't trust it because at any given time, the government can
oh
shut
no, I
that
don't
account
trust
down
it. I'm just saying I think it would pick the business up.
for a minute until they shut you down.
Yeah, until they find a reason to shut you down, which is you look the wrong way, so you're closed. What do you think of the U.S. Mint collaborating with DC for hero coins?
I love it.
Yeah, it's a great thing. About time the U.S. Mint done something like
And
that
they're finally going to make colorized coins themselves.
instead of just a once in a while.
Guys, we
Cash
have to get on
killer.
board. Look behind me. Look at that colorized snake behind me and stuff. You know, other countries been doing it for a while. We need to do something different.
There's a few colorized coins up there, isn't there?
Yep.
Silver buys is only 1 to 2% of population. I think it will increase when people realize it because a lot of people they trade like ammo and stuff like that. Some of them even trade tools. I think it will if we went to straight CBDC. I think what would happen is more people would get into the silver market because it's a understandable form of exchange. Whereas, you trade something else, it might not be as understandable.
Well, where I'm at, I think we must have part of that 2%, quite a bit of it, because
We
my
got
people understand.
gold and silver hit all-time highs today. Gold went up as high as what was it, 2664 high. Silver closed over 5% up. And it's even now at 32.15 on silver and 26.58 on gold. I think that population that buys silver and gold will increase after a while. Okay, Coin Curious. Thank you, my friend.
Yeah, we
Sorry
have.
I haven't gotten everybody's questions. We're trying to do the best we can. I'm in the process of selling a collection. Should I form an LLC if I want to do it in the future? You should definitely, you know, make sure you have some type of business because Uncle Sam wants to try to get his tax dollars, and you don't want to get in trouble with the IRS for sure. If you plan on doing it repetitively, you can. I think you can. Isn't there some way they could just buy a little bit, sell a little bit on the side, and just claim it on their personal taxes? You're allowed a
Well,
certain
I
value.
mean, I
Tax.
tell people if you're trying to get around not claiming it, set up at flea markets. Don't buy a brick and mortar.
I think you should claim it all, honestly, but that's up to you.
Technically, you're supposed to, but
Yes.
I'm just telling you, there is people out there where that's what they do.
Mike McGrath, thank you for the question, my friend. Thanks for joining us. We appreciate it. Do you think in 60 years copper coins will be the next silver
It
coins?
could be silver became the next gold.
Yeah, I don't think it's good. I think it'll I don't know. Maybe, but I'm not going to be here in 60 years, so I mean, I'm
Oh,
not
I
trying to be
am.
rude or nothing, but I think it'll be a little
I'm
far
I'm
fetched.
gonna live forever, guys. I'll be here in 60 years.
You're going to live to what?
I'm gonna live forever.
Oh, forever? Yeah, you'll be here in 60 years then. Not me. So,
At least
yeah,
that's
it's
what my
gonna
kids think.
yeah, that's what they say, huh? Well, I'm almost 60. I'm 50. How old am I? I forgot how old I am. 57, I
Do,
think. 57.
do,
Everybody else knows how old I am. That's how old I am. What you think I am?
You're right. You are 57.
57. Yeah, I was born in 67. I had my birthday. So yeah, 57.
You're 8 years younger than me. Now I just
Man,
told
you
my
old.
age.
You old. See, I can mess with him
I
because
mean,
he's my
he's
brother.
8 years older than me, folks.
You know, this thing gets stuck, this chair. It sinks in this carpet. Thanks, Steve, for reminding me. See, everybody knows how old I am better than I do.
Will
Where was I
Mid-America
at?
have you?
Did we get anybody send us any email?
Hey, you need to read
No
that one
email.
about Will Mid-America. You see it?
No.
It just went by me.
Uh,
Yeah, that's a good question they're asking.
Don Jacobs, will Mid America? Oh man,
There you go. Now it's been answered.
oh,
We got
y'all
him.
just wrong, man. Wrong, I tell you. Y'all gonna get me yawning so much, I'm not even gonna be able to make my video. I gotta make
He'll
a video.
yawn all the way through it. I think you should make a yawn video.
You what?
I think you should make a yawn video.
Jimmy Carter be 100 years old in October. It's October 1st, actually. You'll never know how long you'll live. Just eat more peanuts. There you go, says Crazy Stagger. Peanuts.
Yeah, you know he is
Help
famous
you
for his peanut
live
farms.
longer, according to Crazy Stack. Yeah, he's going to be 100 on October 1st. He'll be the oldest. He's already the oldest president, but he'll be the only
Alive.
president as well to reach 100 years old. Yeah, he's lived longer than any president in history. And
See
he
what
eats a
Mr.
lot
Screw
of
says?
peanuts. Tell you, peanut farmer.
Jimmy Carter. See what she says?
I'll be a real squirrel in 60 years. What?
She'll be a real squirrel in 60 years.
How depreciation of value of silver you purchase custom pieces, one off a limited edition, a reckless piece, 2 ounce, $100. Need to get some cash. When you buy some of these pours and these fancy things, sometimes you do overpay according to what silver spot is. But if you like it, buy it. It's art. You're going to waste more money than that on a bag of chips and cookies too. So if you like it, at least you can still get something out of it. It's a lot better than buying like a DVD when you can just wait for the movie to come out, like I have done for so many years.
Hey, watch! I just bought a DVD the other day, and I realized I didn't even have a DVD player.
Now, who's getting older now? Jim Meadows, thank you for the comment, my friend. Continue to dollar cost average both your gold and silver. Where is the pause point of purchase for each? So he's asking, is there a pause point where you stop buying?
Honestly,
not really.
There is not really a pause point.
You may buy a little less.
You know, if you feel like you got enough, that's your pause point for you. Me, I never feel like I got enough, so I keep going. That's the only way I can really answer that one, I guess, because everybody has their own pause point. I actually got a guy right now who's taking a break. He said, I'm not done. I need to take a break a minute.
Well, a lot of times you take a break because you have something else, to save money for. I mean, as long as you got enough, I'm not saying stop altogether, but I mean, take a break. Save up for that new car, whatever you want to buy, this year.
I'll be honest with you. He took a break because he's going to be 6 months in Europe. Without me, I wanted to go. He wouldn't buy me a ticket.
Before I get to this one, there's your break. Says Juan Justo. Death is your break. Santana, good. Another question here. He says, would either of you sell or promote gold backs in your shop? Not me.
No.
Because you melt one, it's so hard to pull the gold out.
I'm sorry, guys. I kind of feel like it's another scam going because he's right. It's so hard to get the gold off.
I'm not saying there's not an ounce of gold in 1,000 gold bags. I'm just saying the price is so extravagant, it's more like a novelty. I would rather buy just a little piece of gold that's already melted down to pure gold. If I'm going to pay a extremely high premium, I want it to already be refined. So no, I would not promote it because it's not refined. I don't have a problem with being 1,000th of an ounce. I have a problem the fact that it's not already refined. Mike, I no longer have them. My channel on YouTube gives me even the latest movies for free. Wow, must be nice.
Well, he's saying you don't have a CDs. I get it. And
You
you
don't have
know
a
what?
CD
My
player
wife
anymore.
used to buy CDs all the time. We got stacks of CDs that because we don't have a
DVDs.
CD player anymore, we'll never watch.
I got DVDs. I don't know. I don't own no CDs. I had a CD last year, paid me 5%, and I got taken to the cleaners. Anyway,
And if
man,
you'd only put that money into gold or somewhere else, you would have
I
made a
did
lot
put it
more
in
money.
gold when I cashed CD out. We said gold going up, silver's up. What's the deal? Where do you think, just to kind of close out the show here, where do you think we can maybe look? Do you think silver's going to go down a little next week? Or, I mean, what do you
I
think?
still believe we got a little bit of a recourse coming, guys.
A little bit of a
Is it going
pullback.
to be a big one? No, but it's going to be a little bit of a relief. Uh, I'm holding out because I got a lot of silver. I want that the relief to happen, and then I'm going to go all heavy in again.
So you're still kind of looking at that 35
I'm
at or
still
above.
looking at it's going to hit it, but I think it's going to drop to around 30 again, which is not too far fetched. I mean, um, I think we're going to see it probably in the next couple of weeks. Because guys, if we wait till after the election, I think you're going to see some real numbers.
And gold,
After we talk about politics.
I think gold is going to, just keep kind of jagging up, but I think it's going to slowly go up, over time. Right now, it's hovering 20, 25, 26.50. Uh, prefer Mercury dimes or 10th ounce pure silver? I prefer Mercs.
Me too. Give me the dimes over the 10th ounce silver any day.
I like the constitutional silver. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I heard silver be $50 by 2025 with China increasing solar panel production. Anything's possible. So I want to thank everybody for coming in. Mike, you want to say anything before we leave here? Let me put you up on the
Uh,
spot.
yeah, guys. Just remember if you guys are in the Carthage area, November 8th and 9th, we have a show going on there that Mid America puts on. Our guest is going to be Silver Seeker and hopefully Coin Crew. And we're gonna have a lot going on there. So, guys, if you're in the area, come on down. Don't forget next year at the Toss a Coin Show, where we'll have all of your favorite YouTubers there. Thank you, guys. Have a great evening. Hope to see you next Tuesday, or hear from you at least.
I may try to make it. I've got to fit it in my schedule and my budget and all that good stuff because it's
I'm
quite
not putting no
expensive for
pressure
me
on
to.
you, Mr. Coin Crew.
It's quite expensive for me to travel all the way down to Carthage,
Guys, I
Missouri.
said I was going to give him a free hotel room and a
He didn't say
table.
hotel room. He just said table. See, now
See,
he's
now
twisting
he's
my arm.
exaggerating. I did say hotel. He just didn't hear it.
He just threw that hotel in there just now. See, he's trying to bribe me right in front of you guys. But
Is it
yeah,
working?
it's. I think he said November 8th, 9th at Carthage. But if
Yes.
I do go, I'll go by myself because I can't have the shop closed.
So, guys, if you're in the Joplin area, come on over to Carthage, Missouri, and we are having it right there at the Memorial Building.
And we'll talk about it more next couple of weeks about that show that he's hosting in Carthage, Missouri. So in the meantime, guys, thanks so
We'll
much.
put up the flyer. We'll put up the flyer next week on it.
There you go. We'll have a flyer up next week for you. And don't forget, every year we got the YouTube convention in Tulsa, also, Oklahoma. So thanks for watching, guys, and have a great night. And don't forget, I need a thumbs up. Really appreciate it. See ya.
There's the thumbs.